find this little thing here? Button on back? Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
It helps a little.
But it can go a long way. Thank you guys for coming out. And I thank you guys for being here as well. I think it's the fastest we've ever got through our announcements and everything like that in the history of this church. But that ain't always a bad thing. But if you will, stand and turn to Matthew chapter 14, verse 25. And then stay whenever you're there, please. Matthew chapter 14, verse 25, it reads, "And in the fourth which of the night Jesus went unto them walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit, and they cried out for fear. But straightway Jesus spake unto them, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou bid me come unto thee on the water. I can't read right now. And he said, Come. And when Peter was to come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. You may be seated there. And I'll be preaching on trust in Jesus. So, in order for us to be able to trust, we have to understand what the word trust was, or is. And I looked it up, and the word trust, I found the two fitting definitions for this message. And the first definition is to have a firm belief in, and the second one is one in which confidence is placed. So, in order for us to trust God, we have to be able to have a firm belief in Him. You're not able to trust something you don't even think is real or believe in. In order to, it's hard. To be able to believe in Him is being able to know that He's real. Belief is something that we all must have in order to be saved in the first place. So just by admitting that the Lord is true and He is real, you are putting your first step of trust into Him. And that's something we can always look forward to is God. And you have to be able to put your full belief into Him to have trust. Without a fully true belief in God and believing that He wants what's best for you and He will do what is right for you, you are saying that you have zero trust in Him and His Son. Paul believed in Jesus. He knew Jesus was not going to let him drown or fall into that water. By believing in Jesus, not wanting to allow Paul to fall or go astray, he had trust in Him. And he trusted Jesus with his life then and there. And the second one there was you have to have confidence in Him. Having confidence in God is probably the most important thing I think we have. We have to be able to have confidence to believe in Him. Not only believing, we have to have confidence that He did save us. We have to have confidence that He is going to come back and get us. We have to have confidence that He is, He is going to always be there for us. We have to be confident that He gave His Son for us. And being confident is also believing it too. So, but God already knows what's going to go on in your life as well. So you need to be confident that He has you going in the right place. You have to be confident in His plan for you. His plan is not going to change ever. And you have to be confident that God will protect you from these worldly things as well. As long as you believe in Him, as long as you have confidence in Him and know that He is true and you trust Him, He's not going to let you go astray too far without grabbing your attention and pulling you back in. It either may be something easy that He just you think in your head one day I'm not where I need to be in life. I need to take a step back and find God again. Right. Or it can be a life-changing experience or something like that, almost dying or something like that. Like he will either scare it in you or you're going to admit it. So it's up to you which one you want. But, and I'm saying this in closing, in order for us to be a good Christian, is we have to have full trust in God. without having full trust, we are admitting that God is not real in a way. And it's sad because there's Christians out there who don't fully trust God and fully trust His plan. God's plan will never change no matter what you do in your life. You could start doing drugs or start drinking, start gambling, or just pulling out, get away from church and God. But God had that in His plan all along, and He will find a way to get you back in there. You just have to trust Him. And I'm not saying go out and do those things and expect God to come back. You should never go and do those things because that's disappointing God. But God knew you was going to do it in the first place. It was not a surprise to Him. But He knows that eventually He will grab your attention and bring you right back to where you was, where He left you, or where you left Him standing, and you can continue to walk again. And I say this in closing. You have to have enough trust to follow God, but be confident enough to leave for Him. And that's it.